Guys, today I'll be showing you my Galaxy Eyes deck profile to you for April of 2019. And if you can see in the background, you can see a beautiful dark Neostorm sneak peek playmat. Oh, did you just buy it? Nope, I won this in a raffle by buying packs. And I got lucky with 2 sneak peeks, and I got the playmat, and I was the first one to win it. So, woohoo! So yeah, note to tell about this playmat. It feels thinner than the previous playmats that we got in for sneak peeks. Just so you know, it feels thinner. It doesn't feel thicker than the other playmats that I had recently. So yeah, that's kind of disappointing a little bit. Anyway, let's go to the deck. So yeah, I have Galaxy Eyes here. Granted, I have 3 cards of the same card that I don't have in the disposal right now. I need to order them. So yeah, let's get to the deck, shall we? Pretty cool thing. So first up, we got 3 copies of Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, the main monster of the deck. Always need him for your plays. Next up, we have 3 copies of Galaxy Knight, his companion in arms. Pretty awesome. So if it's obvious, if you don't know these guys, you've been living under a rock. Like seriously, like they're really old now, those guys. 3 copies of Galaxy Soldier, because we are playing Galaxy Monsters, and this is a really easy way to go to Cyber Dragon Infinity, whichever. The new guy, Photon Orbital. This card is really good. Warning advice right now, Orbital is a little bit expensive right now. His copy is like from $14 to $15, so do be wary about this card. Wait until his price goes down, whenever, if ever. Basically, Orbital will do is that if he's in your hand, you can target 1 Galaxy or a Photon monster on the field. You can equip it to him. He gains 500 of attack, and you can send Orbital to the graveyard, and you can add a Galaxy or a Photon monster from your deck to your hand, which is pretty cool. You can use Orbital's effect of equipping it and gaining 500 of attack. That's not once per turn. The once per turn effect is the search. So yeah, which is pretty good. Because if the new XC monster, that came out with the Galaxies and the Photons or whatever, has less attack, so you can use Orbital to increase his attack, so he can withstand that. It's pretty cool. I like it. The next 3 copies we got are Photon Vanisher. This is a pretty nice card. I actually like this guy. Vanisher's effect is really nice. So basically, when if you control a Galaxy, you control a Photon or a Galaxy, and this card is in your hand, you can special summon it from your hand, and when he's special summon or normal summon, you can add a Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon from your deck to your hand, which is pretty good because it's an easy search for your Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. And you can, if you have traded in your hand and you got this guy on the field, you can add the Photon Dragon, trade it out, and draw 2, which is really nice, I gotta say. Really nice combo style, in my opinion. For the 2 ups, we're running 2 Galaxy Braves. Really cool card. So Brave does is that you can reveal a Photon monster from your hand. You can special summon it, becomes the level of that. Then you can target a Galaxy monster in your graveyard, and it gains the attack and defense of that monster. You can only use this effect once per turn. Yeah, pretty much. So what do you do? How can you summon this guy? So basically, you use more Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon so he can stay as a level 8. You do not want him sometimes as another level. Never level. You can use them for obviously the only monsters you'll be using are these photons. These are the only photons I'll be using for Brave. So you can go for the rank 4 XCs or for the rank 8 XCs. Never ever use it for other photons that you have in your disposal that are lower levels. Trust me, don't do that. Don't do that. The 2 Photon Thrashers. Really, it's it's a free special summon. That's what it does. Photon Thrasher is a free special summon. You always need that free special summon for something in mind. What's up? I'm gonna be. There we go. I just have to move something there. Yeah, it's pretty much that. I'm just like situating the camera so You can all see this, right? Oh, this is so unprofessional. Whatever. I'm still new, I do my shit. The one Galaxy Cleric, this card's very interesting. So, if this card's in your hand, you can target a Photon or a Galaxy XC monster. You can add it as a material, which is great. If this card is normal or special summon, you can shuffle 5 Galaxy or Photon monsters from your graveyard, shuffle them back, and draw 2, which is pretty nice. I like it. It's a neat card. But I don't use it that much. The ways that I use this is basically just for the free material, or just using it for something else like a discard for effects. The one Galaxy Wizard. This is just for searching your Galaxy Expedition or any other Galaxy cards that you want, which is pretty nice. It's always nice to find a searchers of what it is. Then the last monster we're running, one Galaxy Ice Cloud Dragon. This is another free material, plus it's a free special summon for a Galaxy Ice Photon Dragon from your hand to your graveyard, which is really good for an easy access. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for the monsters. Not that many monsters. A lot of 3 copies of each. Yeah. That's pretty much it for the monsters. And we just put you over there. Now for the spells. For the spells, we're running 3 Galaxy Expeditions. It's a free it's a free special summon. If you control a Galaxy monster who's level 5 or higher, you can special summon a Photon or a Galaxy monster. You can special summon it from your deck or into the defense position. Pretty simple. This is the if you're asking which rarity you get this is from the from one of the OTS packs. OTS 9 if I'm correct, or OTS 8. One of those 2 OTS. I don't remember, but it's really nice that I got this. The proxy that I have is our 3 Photon Sanctuaries. What does the Photon Sanctuary does? Well, it does is that you activate it. You get out 2 Photon tokens. They're level 4. They're level 4s if I'm correct, or level 1s. They all have 2,000 of attack and 0 defense. Easily because you can only special summon light monsters when you use this card. Why do I use this? This is basically for the Link monster. The Link monster only requires 2 light monster with 2,000 of attack or more, which is pretty nice. It's a free Link too. It's a free Link too. Then triple trade-in, because we're running some level 8 monsters, and it's a free draw 2. The next is Galaxy Trace. Galaxy Trace is a really interesting card. So you pay 2,000 light points, and you target a Photon monster in your graveyard. Basically, Photon Vanisher, Photon Orbital, Galaxy X Photon Dragon, any of your Photons. You can special summon to the field in defense position. It attacks becomes 2,000. Then you target a Galaxy monster in your deck with the exact same level and special summon, and he becomes the same attack of 2,000. Their effects are both negated for the rest of the turn. So what is that? So easily you can make a free XC summon by paying 2,000 light points. That's it. 2 Galaxy Zeros because we want to return all of our Galaxy monsters or our Photons, because sometimes your opponent destroys a lot of your extra decks, so you want to bring back all those Galaxy monsters. 2 Caldies. I'm getting, like this with Call by the Grave. I really am just getting bored of Call by the Grave. Sometimes using it. I've been ordering so many Call by the Grave, that I'm getting bored of ordering too many Call by the Graves. So yeah, 2 Call by the Graves. I'm not cutting that. It's funny. The one Monster Reborn, because this is just a free special summon. Then the only trucker you're running is 2 Tachyon Transmissions, because this card is a really good card. And if you have Galaxy Ice Tachyon Dragon on the field, you can activate this on your hand, and it becomes a hand trap, basically. That's pretty much it for the spells and trumpets. That's pretty much for the main deck. Now for the extra deck, we are running, if this works for me, if I can just say 3 Galaxy Eyes Solar Flare Dragons. This card could have been so much better, but they just screw it up really badly. It's a Link 2, and like I said, you use the Photon Sanctuaries to summon him really easy. It requires 2 light monsters. including one with 2,000 of attacks or more. Well, when this card is link summoned, you can add a galaxy or photon monster from your graveyard to your hand, which is pretty good. It can recycle a lot of your photons and galaxy monsters from your graveyard. During your quick effect, during your opponent's turn, when a monster is special summoned, quick effect, you can discard two galaxy or a photon, minimum 2 of them, 2 cards, to destroy one special summon monster on the field. Or you can discard a galaxy-sized photon dragon instead, which is much better. Discarding the galaxy-sized photon dragon. That's the good thing. It's pretty much it for that. The new Photon XC monster, Star Liege Photon Blast Dragon. Very interesting XC monster, and I do dig it. If you remember, if you are a member of my subscribers, and if you're looking at my videos, you guys are awesome. If you know, I pulled this off in one of my videos and never actually used it in anything because it's always been in storage. So basically, you require two level 4 monsters, which anybody can be because a lot of them are level 4 monsters. When it's XC summon, you can special summon a galaxy-sized photon monster from your hand to the field. Basically, you can summon galaxy-sized photon dragon free, photon vanisher, any of your photons for free. While this card is in the field, monsters with 2,000 or more of attack cannot be targeted or cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects, which is pretty good. And quick effect, during your quick effect, when your galaxy-sized photon dragon is banished, you can quick effect detach a material, bring it back from your banish or graveyard. Pretty nice, I gotta say. This is what you're gonna be using for, if I can find him. Where is he? Where is he? I can't find him. Oh, there he is. Orbital, Photon Orbital. Because he's only 1,800, you equip Orbital to Blast Dragon. Blast Dragon gains 500, so meaning that your opponent cannot target nor be destroyed by card effects, which is pretty nice. I like it. And it's good because you use Orbital, you protect him, and there you go. You got protection there. But wait, why? How? If he's protected, will they destroy Orbital? Well, we're gonna be finding out what are we gonna be using for that shit. And just forget it. If I get demonetized, whatever. The one Cyber Dragon Nova, so we can go to our Infinity Standard. The new guy, which is number 90 Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord. This card's pretty cool, I gotta say. It requires 2 level 8 monsters. If this card has a photon monster as a material, it cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects. Which is pretty cool. And he has these, and he gains these effects, which is pretty nice. When your opponent activates a monster effect, you can add a galaxy or a photon card from your deck to your hand, or you can add it as a material, which is pretty nice. You can add Photon Vanisher, because I think I didn't explain this. Oh god. It has any monster that battles with that monster with the as the material, it goes banish, which is nice, I gotta say. Then the other effect, during your opponent's turn, when your opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, you can detach, negate, and destroy it, which is really nice. Obviously, negation is really nice here. And one Hope Harbinger. This is what I believe can protect Photon Orbital from the destruction for Blast, which is, I think, in my opinion, because, you know, it has the free spell negate once per turn and all that stuff. The one Prime, the one Titan, I gotta get this at Ultra Rare. I can't find my Ultra Rare version. I know I have it, but I can't find it. The one Galaxy Eye Cypher Dragon, I used to have 2, now I have 1. He's overall my favorite XC monster. The one Neo Galaxy Eyes Photo Dragon, I can finally use this monster because originally I could never use this monster in my original builds because there was no way to get out a third level 8. Now there is, you know, with Brave and other monsters. the one full armor, and the one Galaxy Cipher Dragon. No dark matter because about the ban list, and also you don't have. I don't have 3 dragons to throw in the grave. But yeah, it's sad the dark matter got banned because we all break every card. That's why we can't have nice things in this world. So basically, that's pretty much it for the extra deck. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this awkward video. I gotta say, I know that somebody's gonna say this is so awkward, this is so cringy, this is so dumb. Well, it is. Hey, you gotta start from the bottom to up. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm so glad that I got this playmat, but I'm literally disappointed that it feels cheap. Like it feels cheap. Like it's so thin. But I'm still happy. Hey, I won a playmat. I won my sneak peek playmat and stuff like that. And yeah. So guys, thanks for watching, and I gotta say, see ya.